What can you say? What can we say? Real Madrid, 8-time champions of the World Cup of Clubs. Said with this title, Real Madrid achieves historic numbers of the first club to reach a century of titles from all the 5 top leagues in the European continent. Let's enjoy the show. Muy buena, mi gente, aquí nos encontramos nuevamente en otro programa de Fútbol con Bambán.
Dentro del área, golpea Petit, Zidane y gol. Ha marcado Zidane el 1-0 para Francia.
Welcome everybody, and here we go. This is Fútbol con Bambán, and I want to welcome you guys back. And I know I've been missing out for this week. However, I promise you, I've been having problems with my laptop, with my software. And in addition, I will explain a little bit later what has been going on pretty much with me about this week. But first of all, let's talk about Real Madrid, because today we actually had a game which was the final of the World Cup of Clubs. And today was expected to be Flamenco versus Real Madrid, which that was something that it was very known. And this week was all about, we were seeing videos and clips and previews about Flamenco coming in and talking about they were going to bite, that they were going to eat, that they were going to defeat Real Madrid. Well, guess what? Alhilal faced them in the semifinals and said to you guys, I'm sorry, but you guys are not playing Real Madrid. It's going to be us. They beat them 3-2. Real Madrid actually plays against the Al-Ali, won the game 4-1. Was not a game as wide as it showed on the scorecard. However, it came out to be that Real Madrid did its job, finished the club, ended up with 4-1 in that game, and today was the final. Today was the final. Actually, the consolation prize was Al-Ali versus Flamenco. Flamenco won that match, and winning the third position of the World Cup of Clubs. Real Madrid with Al-Hilal actually began in phenomenal first 30 minutes for Real Madrid. They actually scored 2 goals, started phenomenal, and then until they actually underestimated Al-Hilal and allowed a counterattack, which was wonderful from half court. Marega actually sprinted one-on-one against Lunin and scored the first goal, putting the game 2-1, and that's how the first half actually ended. And then Real Madrid started the second half, and in the second half, Marega almost had a goal starting initially the second half. What I said about the first half was first 30 minutes for Real Madrid was phenomenal. Then the second part of the first half was crucial and horrible. They just leaned back, allowed everything to happen. It was not looking good for Real Madrid. They were looking sloppy. They were not looking ready. They were not looking in rhythm. However, Al-Hilal looked a little bit tired and fatigued by the end of the first half. Second half, like I mentioned just a couple minutes ago, they started aggressive. They started proposing, but Real Madrid immediately started with a goal with Karim Benzema, and then Fede Valverde scored his second goal of the game. Having that, then we saw 2 goals from the Argentinian prospect in Al-Hilal of Luciano Vieto. Actually, he scored first, then Vinicius scored a goal, and then Luciano Vieto ended up with the 3rd goal in the game, and that gave the victory to Real Madrid 5-3. This was actually the 8th time that Real Madrid has lifted up this trophy about the World Cup of Clubs. Now, minding, I know a lot of people have been putting memes, they're starting to put and taking away and saying, hey, this cup means nothing. Well, guess what? You need to win the Champions League to actually play in this tournament. So Real Madrid has a merit that they've won it 8 times. And actually the next club who's closer to titles to Real Madrid is won it 4 times. So therefore, it shows you what dominance of Real Madrid has been in this last decade, winning Champions League. They've had 5 champions in the last 10 years. So therefore, it's been amazing road for Real Madrid. They've been doing wonders. They look good. They didn't look as dominant. This actually looked more like a preseason game, because we have to accept, even though Al-Hilal, we can't take away merits from them, they gave their A game. They fought all the way to the end. They tried to score as much goals as they can to see if they could shock Real Madrid. However, Real Madrid did look like it was a little bit more on a preseason game and a warm-up game. Therefore, Benzema today, coming back from an injury, felt comfortable to play this game for that same reason. He wanted to fall in rhythm. The same thing Carlo Ancelotti gave Tchouaméni coming back from a big injury. These last 2 games, he gave the minute to go inside so he can find rhythm. Carvajal, the same thing. What can we say right now? We're saying Real Madrid has actually achieved one of the milestones, because having lost the Spanish Super Cup a month ago against the arch rival Barcelona, and the way that they lost it, this was actually a test to see, because Real Madrid is not coming on a good way in the league, has not had a great start in 2023. They've actually fell back 8 points on the league, and Barcelona's ahead in the league. So Real Madrid came up to this World Cup of Clubs coming with a lot of injuries and coming also with a lot of doubts. However, Real Madrid overcame already one of the milestones. Now the mood might be able to change. They have to go back. They have to continue to put pressure in the league if they want to still be in the road or in the meet to attempt to try to cut the lead of Barcelona from that 8 points and chew it back. That they need Barcelona to slip, and Barcelona is not looking like they're going to slip. However, they're not going to quit. They're going to still fight. There's still about 19 matches left on the game. Anything can happen. We've seen it happen. There's up and downs. This is like a roller coaster. However, Real Madrid is starting in the crucial month, which is February and March, because Champions League is right back. And Real Madrid is actually going to be playing Liverpool in this next coming week, and they're going to start with the go-away game. So it's going to be an interesting time. This is going to be a powerful time for Real Madrid. We're going to have to see if they're still alive, if this team actually continues to fight to achieve, to have, not only that, they're going to have semifinals on the Cup of Kings, and they have to see twice Barcelona. So they have to see if they can keep alive the options to win the Kings Cup against Barcelona, and they have to see if they can continue to pass to the round of 8, beating Liverpool in the Champions League. So that's going to be something interesting. We're going to see a lot of those games coming inside. Real Madrid has a schedule that is going to play almost every 3 days. Therefore, it's going to be amazing. We're going to start seeing a lot more of Real Madrid. However, like I mentioned to you before, Real Madrid with this title has made and achieved the first club in the 5 top clubs in Europe continents to be able to reach the century. This is a trophy number 100. This was a race that it was really close with Barcelona, who had 98, but Real Madrid had 99. With this one, actually, Real Madrid made the 100, therefore made another history. It's the first club in the top 5 the top 5 top leagues to win 100 titles. Therefore, Real Madrid continues to make history. It does not know how to stop. It fights all the way to the end. It continues to make it a chance. It made a road. So what has Real Madrid been achieving? Well, they won the league. They won Champions League. They won the Champions Super Cup. And then they just achieved right now and won the World Cup of Clubs. So it's another victory for Real Madrid. It's looking good for Real Madrid. They have to continue. They still have alive the Cup of Kings, the league, and the next Champions League right now. So we have to go look forward to see how Real Madrid evolves on this last phase of the season, and we have to see how they continue. Now, talking a little bit about what's going on. Well, I had a little bit of problems with my desktop and my software. One of the reasons it was that when I try to record some of the videos and try to pull it up, it was not been able to upload the same way. It was actually in accelerated mode. The audio was coming horrible. Therefore, I was not able to upload any audio. However, also earlier this week, I had one of the kids of one of the followers of the program said, "Hey, Hector, I'm actually sick and tired of just seeing your show. You're starting with like an intro and not having formally an intro on your show. Therefore, I'm going to give you a little gift. I'm going to make something very happen until you can have a good intro to be able to present your program. However, this is for you. Hopefully you like it, and hopefully the fans like it as well. So I hope you actually like the intro, because I just placed it in here. This is my first time playing it, and it's amazing. I think it's awesome. I'm actually learning how to edit right now with Premiere Pro from Adobe. It's still whiles to go, but I have a lot to study, but I'm actually achieving it. So therefore, I hope you enjoy this show. Hit the like button, comment button, give me your comments, hit the subscribe, hit the bell, and share this program if you can. And therefore, just let me know. How do you feel about knowing that Real Madrid is actually the first century club who reached a century? And how does it look right now that Real Madrid is won the World Cup of Clubs? for the 8th time. Anyways, I hope you enjoy the show. I hope you continue to follow me and be patient, be diligent, and let's get this going on. Ciao.